Well, good evening, Glow Up Girls. I hope y'all had a blessed day and it was wonderful. I wanted to talk to y'all for a minute, but before I get into it, like and subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell. So anytime I'm dropping some nuggets on y'all, you will get a notification and you'll get it live and be able to enjoy whatever it is that I have to say for the day. Okay. So let's get into this. I cannot help but notice a lot of posts, both on Facebook and on YouTube, about men in their soft era. They're in their soft phase in life. Okay. Now, that may not seem like a big deal to some women, how they're like, oh, I don't mind it. I don't mind being 50% of the income coming in. I don't mind that. Okay, you can say you don't mind it, but let me tell you something. Eventually you will. Let me explain why. Because it's okay when you guys are single, you're first married, and you're working, he's working, it's great. But let me tell you something. You start to want a family, you both agree, hey, let's have some kids. So you start having kids. Let me tell you something. The mom, 9 times out of 10, I'm not saying it's every case because sometimes it's not. 9 times out of 10, the woman is still expected to work and now take care of the children in the household. So that's where that 50-50 mentality gets you. Before you start dating seriously, and before you even think of getting married, you owe it to your future husband, the one you're about to marry, and yourself, and be very honest about where you stand with the whole 50-50 thing. Okay? Because once you involve children and you think that it's going to be a good idea for you and you think you're going to be able to handle that, reality sets in. You're tired, you're changed, your mind is not the same. Your body's definitely not the same because cortisol is out the roof and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all this weight I'm gaining. Yeah, it's cortisol. It's the flight or fight hormone and it gathers in your body. And I'm telling you, once you hit menopause and you start feeling all those aches and everything, a lot of that is not arthritis, it's cortisol poisoning and it's in your body. And it's not going to get any better if you are under stress. So you need to sit down with him. Now, if you're the type of woman that you don't mind all the extra work, which there's some that don't, then that's cool. You'll be great because there are a lot of men that want that extra help. But if you're the type of woman that you're okay doing that, then do it. But you have to understand that that 50-50, you need to make it down the lines of everything. So if you're going to be expected to bring 50% of the income in, pay for 50% of the childcare, that doesn't mean that you're picking the kids up from childcare, daycare, camp, whatever, when you get off of your job. That means 3 days a week he needs to do it. 3 days a week you have to do it. Seventh day is a family day or a day for you and him to spend some time together. Okay. But it needs to be 50-50 down the center. It just can't be, okay, well, you bring in 50% of the finances, excuse me, and that's it. Okay, I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to come out of my soft masculine to help you be feminine. I'm not going to do it. No, because then you're going to resent him and you owe it to him and you owe it to yourself and your family to be very honest about your triggers, because that usually ends up triggering a woman. We need to be feminine, ladies. You have to be. What is the first thing that happens when you leave a stressful marriage or relationship? This channel, a glow up, right? And a glow up happens because you are getting back to that feminine part of your life and you are able to express it and you're able to embrace it again and you're able to feel like a woman again. And let me tell you something, the majority of women that encounter that glow up, they have worked so hard during their relationship or marriage that they have forgotten about themselves. And once that man and that situation is removed, the glow up is triggered and it happens. And here you are looking fabulous and beautiful again because you found that woman that was lost because of all the stress and hard work that you were doing. So that is one way to constantly have a glow up permanent, is by you being honest about what it is you want in that marriage, you want in that relationship, and take that time so that he understands, look, I don't mind helping you 50-50, but you got to help me with some stuff around the house, the kids, stuff like that. And the first 2 hours of every day is me time. So you have to establish boundaries. That is a sure way. I'm telling you, you can't get more sure than that of keeping that glow up. Not that you have to leave the man and leave the family and leave the household and now you're glowing up because the pressure's gone. No, you don't want to do that, because now you're leaving kids and a family and a broken relationship, and it hurts you too, even if it wasn't 50-50. The problem wasn't 50-50. It was just something, maybe he wasn't listening, communicating, because that's what happens as well, is that when a man he's not put in a providing role to protect and provide, that's natural for them. And if that gets taken from them or they get help from them, well, then that makes them lazy in other areas. It makes them lazy in a physical, intimate way. It makes them lazy in an emotional way, because they're waiting for you now to bring, well, it's not all my fault. What about you? That's what my ex told me. This isn't my fault. The fact that he tried blaming me for the bad intimacy. I'm like, are you serious right now? That the problem we're having has nothing to do with me, buddy, but nice try. Okay. But he tried blaming me for a lot of that. Why? Because I was willing to take on 50% of the finances, help him 50% of the struggle. It was actually 75%. He didn't have to worry about the things I worried about. And as a result, he wasn't able to step up to the plate, in any way, because he was expecting me to do it. So that's the danger behind that, ladies. Be honest with yourselves. Be honest with him. If you're okay with things and you truly are okay with things, you're at peace with it, then go right ahead, do it. But you cannot take yourself out of your feminine at any point in time. You are not serving yourself. You are not serving your husband. You're definitely not serving God, because he did not create you for that. He created you to be a lady. Okay? All right? So take that information, kind of sit with it, see how you feel about it, but be honest 100%. Okay? And don't forget to get your glow on. I'll be in touch with you.